Your marketing agency is using a strategy from the 1800s, and I'm not exaggerating. The basic model, create ads, buy media, drive traffic, hope for results, was formed in 1898, and it's failing you. So today I'm going to show you why this model is broken and why agencies keep using it anyway and what you should demand instead. I'm Rob Riggs with Code Conspirators, and let's expose the oldest trick in marketing. In 1898, advertising agencies invented a business model: create ads for clients, buy media space, newspapers, magazines, billboards, take a commission on the media spent. And the more media you buy, the more money the agency makes. And this model shaped the entire advertising industry, and 20 years later, is still the dominant approach. So if you think about your last agency engagement, they probably said something like, we'll run Google ads for you, and we'll manage your Facebook campaigns, and we'll do SEO and content. And what do all of these have in common? They're all about traffic and visibility and reach and getting more people to see you. And the agency's pitch is always some version of, you need more eyeballs, and we'll get you more eyeballs, and pay us and we'll get you more eyeballs. And it sounds logical, it sounds magical. More traffic should be more business, right? But here's the problem, it doesn't. Not if your foundation is broken. So traffic without conversion is waste. If your website converts at 2%, you need 50 visitors to get 1 lead. Your agency sends you 1,000 visitors and you get 20 leads. And the agency says, look at all that traffic. But what about the 980 visitors who didn't convert? Where did they go? They went to your competitors forever. Now, a smart agency would look at this and say, wait, let's fix the conversion rate first. Let's turn 2% into 8%, and then those 1,000 visitors become 80 leads instead of 20. But most agencies don't do this because fixing conversion isn't their business model. Their business model is traffic, and they know traffic and media spend and ads and SEO and the stuff that they can bill for monthly. But conversion optimization is project work. It's finite. You fix it once and then it's done, and then there's no recurring revenue in fixing your website. There's infinite recurring revenue in running your ads. And so they skip the foundation, they go straight to the traffic every time. And you know what's crazy? They genuinely believe that this is the right approach, and they've been trained this way, and the entire industry operates this way. And it's not malicious, it's structural. The incentive structure of the traditional agency model makes it nearly impossible for them to do what's actually in your best interest. Let me be blunt just for a second. Your agency's incentives are misaligned with your goals. So you want results, you want leads, you want revenue, you want growth, and they want monthly retainers, preferably growing monthly retainers. And that way they grow their retainer is by managing more stuff and more ad spend and more campaigns and more platforms. If you notice what's missing, it's results. Most agency contracts are based on activities, not outcomes. They say, we'll run this many ads, we'll publish this content, we'll manage these platforms. Did any of it work? So marketing is hard to measure, and these things take time, and you need to build brand awareness. And these are the things that agencies are saying when they don't have the results to show you. And here's the really frustrating part. When results don't come, their solution is always the same. We need more budget. And of course they do. So more budget means more commission and more media spend and more retainer. And it never occurs to them that maybe, just maybe, the problem isn't the traffic. The problem is what happens when traffic arrives. So we had a client who came to us after spending 3 years with a traditional agency, 3 years. And they spent over $200K on that relationship. And when we asked them, what was your cost per client? They didn't even know. And they could tell me how many impressions they got. They could tell me their click-through rate. They could tell me how many followers they had on LinkedIn. But they couldn't tell me how many clients they got from all of that marketing. And the agency never asked because the agency was getting paid regardless. So here's what a results-focused approach looks like. Step 1, audit the foundation. Before spending $1 on traffic, answer this question. If we had to send 100 people to your website right now, how many will convert? And if the answer is 2, which is average, then we have work to do. And that work isn't more ads, right? Step 2 is fix conversion first. Make the website convert. Optimize the user experience. Add trust signals. Fix the conversion mechanics. Speed up the load time. Make the calls to action prominent and compelling. Get conversion from 2% to 6% or 8%, and now every visitor is 3 to 4 times more valuable. Step 3, win the comparison. So when prospects Google you, they also Google your competitors, and you need to win that comparison. So more reviews, better Google business profile, stronger brand presence, and when they compare, you should be the obvious choice. Step 4, now and only now, you want to increase the traffic. With a strong foundation and competitive positioning, every ad dollar actually works harder. Traffic converts, leads become clients, revenue grows, and this is the sequence that actually produces results. Convert, compete, capture. Here's the problem. This sequence doesn't fit the traditional agency model. They want to start with step 4 because that's where the recurring revenue is. But step 4, without steps 1, 2, and 3, is just expensive vanity metrics. We call this the C4 framework. It's convert first. Fix your foundation so traffic actually converts. Next is compete. Win the comparison game so you're the obvious choice. And capture is third. Now drive traffic because now it's worth driving. Now compound. When all of these 3 are working together, results don't add, they multiply. So this isn't a model from the 1800s. This is how buyers actually behave today. Buyers don't see an ad and immediately buy anymore, right? They research, they compare, they read reviews, they visit multiple websites. They take their time. Your marketing has to work at every stage of that process, not just get attention. That's table stakes. You need to convert attention into action. So win comparisons against competitors. Build authority that makes you the obvious choice. And this is why we don't start with ads ever. No matter how much a client wants to just run some campaigns and get us some traffic, because campaigns without conversion is just expensive validation that people know you exist. They know you exist, they visited, and they left. So congrats, you paid for that. So if you're tired of the traffic first approach that never seems to work, if you want to understand how your foundation actually scores, and if you want to see what a conversion first strategy looks like when implemented, I've put together a complete guide called How Your Mediocre Competitors Are Stealing Your Best Prospects. So it includes a self-assessment for your website and landing pages. It includes real case studies of what happens when you fix the foundation first, a 90-day action plan, and 3 embedded videos that go way deeper. The link is in the description. It's free, and I encourage you to stop letting agencies run a playbook from the 1800s on your dime. And look, I'm not saying all agencies are bad. There are some good ones out there, trust me. But even the good ones often start with the wrong sequence because that's how the industry is structured. But if you're working with an agency right now, ask them this. What's our website's conversion rate and what are you doing to improve it? And if they don't have an answer, you know what to do. So I'm Rob Riggs with Code Conspirators, and I appreciate you watching.